distinguished colleagues and guests. My name is Zhong, a doctoral student in the Department of Educational Administration at Swanson University. I am joined today by my supervisors, Professor Babasithada and Professor Sakipong Bunfade. It is my great pleasure to present our research titled Collective Teacher Efficacy and Teacher Performance in Resource-Constrained Contexts, a multidimensional and structural perspective from middle schools in Guizhou province, China. Our presentation today is structured around 6 main sections. We will begin by introducing the research context, the structural challenges facing middle schools in Guizhou province. Then, we will discuss the theoretical foundations of collective teacher efficacy. Next, we present our multidimensional framework and the mechanisms of influence linking collective teacher efficacy to teacher performance. We will also examine key structural moderators, followed by implications for educational administration. The key contribution of this study is an integrated, context-sensitive understanding of collective teacher efficacy in under-resourced educational settings. Guizhou province, located in Western China, represents a typical resource-constrained region facing multiple structural disadvantages in educational development. Despite increased investment, significant imbalances persist between urban and rural areas, across regions, and among schools. Many county-level secondary schools struggle with what we call a vicious cycle. Student loss leads to teacher departure, which contributes to quality decline, facility gaps, and persistent budget shortages. This is accompanied by a teacher distribution crisis, structural shortages of specialized teachers in science, physical education, arts, music, physics, and chemistry. A pronounced urban-rural divide described as crowded urban schools, empty rural schools, and ongoing recruitment difficulties. Empirical evidence from a 2023 survey in Zhong City documented severe teacher shortages in some districts, while others had relatively abundant staff. Examining collective teacher efficacy in such contexts holds significant theoretical and practical relevance. It extends CTE research beyond Western, well-resourced contexts, reveals how structural constraints shape collective beliefs, and offers practical insights for educational administration. Collective teacher efficacy is grounded in Bandura's social cognitive theory. Bandura argued that efficacy beliefs whether individual or collective influence, motivation, perseverance, and performance outcomes. While self-efficacy concerns individuals' beliefs about their own capabilities, collective efficacy refers to a group's shared belief in its conjoint ability to organize and execute actions required to achieve desired results. Key contributions to the field include Goddard, Hoy, and Hoy's demonstration that PEAT predicts student achievement beyond socioeconomic factors. Hattie's meta-analysis ranking CTE among the most powerful school-level influences on learning. And Shinemuran Mba's finding that high CTE schools have stronger teacher commitment and coherent practices. Collective efficacy beliefs are formed through 4 sources: mastery experiences, direct success in teaching and collaboration, vicarious experiences observing colleagues succeed, social persuasion encouragement from peers and leaders, an effective staged emotional well-being within the collective. A critical insight is that collective efficacy is not simply the average of individual self-efficacy scores. It emerges through social interaction, shared stories, and everyday conversations that shape school culture. Our study proposes a multidimensional framework of collective teacher efficacy, extending beyond traditional instructional focus to include structural and relational factors. The 8 dimensions are instructional competence, confidence in delivering quality teaching and achieving learning outcomes. Collaborative engagement belief in the power of working together for instructional improvement, reform adaptability, shared competence in implementing policy changes and educational reforms. Student guidance belief in the collective ability to support holistic student development, leadership